Hey happy people. So today we are going to make a substitution for fish sauce. Of course it's going to be vegan, but you know we got to make it alkaline. So let's get started, as I always say. In this pot here I already have heating up and boiling. I have 2 cups of spring water there. I have some wakame. This is dried wakame here. So we got a half a cup of that. We're just going to add that in there. And I got some alkaline minced not so garlic and some red pepper flakes. I'm going to add that into the mix there. And now I have today some date syrup. I am not using the date sugar. I know I use date sugar a lot, but today we're using date syrup for this because I want the darker color. So we're going to go with that, much more richer, thicker. Get that mixed up there together. I'm just going to let this boil for about 2-3 minutes, maybe 5. It doesn't take wakame very long to rehydrate, so you don't need that long there. Alright, so my wakame has rehydrated here, so we're just going to strain it. I just got a bowl and strain it here. We're just going to run it through the strainer here. Right, press that a little bit, get as much juice out of there as you can. Now, we're just going to add our liquid back to our pot. Put it back on the heat. I'm going to turn the heat back up because now I want it to come back to a boil. And we got some key lime juice here. We're going to add that. In this bowl, you probably can't see the difference, but I do have some sea salt and agave powder. That's right up there. Now we need this to reduce about 1/3 to half away. You just want salty, very concentrated flavor. That's what we are looking for. So I'm going to let that boil until we get down to about 1/3 of the way reduced. While that's going, I'll run the ingredients right here and do a little cleanup here. Alright, I am back, so our sauce has reduced here, as you can see, and it is nice and salty. So we are all done. Turn that off. Just pour it in a container and let it cool off. That is it. And this would be your darker colored fish sauce. If you want the lighter colored fish sauce, I would substitute the date syrup for either agave syrup or date powder, date sugar, because that would make it much lighter. The date syrup tends to be darker. So if you are looking for the lighter colored fish sauce, I know there's like 2. There's like always like a dark one and a light one. So if you want the lighter colored one, like I say, Substitute your date syrup with agave syrup, the lighted amber, or with some date sugar, so that way it won't be so dark. That is it. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go to MrStayHappy.com, MrStayHappy.com. This can stay in your refrigerator for like up to 2 months. Like, I've had it for a couple months there before. So just make a small portion of whatever you need for a recipe. I would suggest letting this cool and overnight before you're using a recipe. Give the flavors just time to really congeal, the sauce to really marinate there. And that's it. Until the next video, stay happy.